What's up, guys? So recently, in the current Dragon Ball Super arc that we are following so closely and is gripping so many people with the new transformations, new characters, and the new possibilities for other arcs to come. Now, recently we have seen sort of like a power overhaul in the sense that we have new powerhouses that have come within this arc. So originally, we could say that Kale and Cauliflower are powerhouses, but they are not the ones who I am talking about. The ones who are coming up or who have been shown to quite a fair extent and have given a bit of limelight are Topo and Jiren, two of the Pride Troopers that have stood out a bit. There is a third Pride Trooper that remains a bit of a mystery, but he has sort of like an interesting look in the sense that he looks like Beerus. Now, in saying that, I'm not saying he's on Beerus's level, I'm not even saying he's close to God of Destruction level. What I am saying on that sort of standpoint is that it is just interesting why he is like that. Is there a history of him, Beerus, and Champa of any sorts? Is the planet that Champa and Beerus come from possibly in Universe 11, and they just had enough power to get the God of Destruction title? Now, that does remain a mystery to most of us still, as we are not sure exactly where each God of Destruction comes from. We do know that mortals can gain that status, or not technically mortals, but mortals in the sense that they are once mortal and then rise to that level, as Topo, who is not born a God of Destruction, is seen as viable for that title, along with Goku and Vegeta in Universe 7. Now, as we are saying this, with the title of God of Destruction thrown around so lightly now, is the power scaling. So recently we saw Jiren absolutely wipe the floor with Kale, who was in that legendary Super Saiyan state that reminds us of Broly. He completely and utterly annihilated her. Now, in saying that, people are now measuring him as going to one-hit Goku because Goku was struggling with Kale, which is technically not true. As we are seeing, he has come out pretty much undamaged. Goku is in fine form. He is holding back a lot of his power because he's just trying to have fun. Now, this is a danger as he continually drops his guard, as seen not only with Kale, but when he was surprise attacked by the Pride Troopers. But in saying that, is that really a bad thing in the sense that it didn't do any damage? When there was the two Pride Troopers doing the dual attack on Goku, he just took them and it seemed like he was acting like he was in pain. He was just having more fun, and he continually apologizes to Beerus in saying sorry for dropping my guard, or just in such a careless way. He doesn't care. He's strong enough to take these hits, and it doesn't bother him. Now, what does this say for Goku's current level? Well, it sort of puts him much higher than a lot of the other Z fighters, even people like Frieza and possibly even Vegeta, because Goku may have already achieved this form. Now, it says that he's going to be getting a new form, the Limit Break form, or whatever it's going to be called. We are not sure. Now, I do not know what it looks like. We've seen like little images, but that could be him just transforming into it. It could be the actual form even. We are not sure. It is quite interesting in the sense that how much stronger is it going to be? What are its capabilities in the sense of possible add-ons it gets, like Super Saiyan gets the power up and all of that? Does it get possible healing? What are its possibilities that come from this? Like similar healing to, if you remember watching Battle of Gods, Goku, when he healed from his wounds when he was sent into the water. Now, is he going to get that ability back? Because that would be very interesting. And that would also explain that any damage that he has received so far in the tournament has been healed, because that ability is back and he has now mastered said form of like God Ki. But I don't see that as being the truth. I don't see him regaining that form or all its powers or anything. What I do see him though is see him getting is either like a Super Saiyan Blue 2, or a mixture of the healing ki, or not the healing ki, but the pure God ki with his Super Saiyan Blue, in the sense that he somehow learns a new form. Now, I'm not sure where this is going to go with that new form, like what they're going to do, how they're going to make it, but it does set up a sort of new level of how strong is Jiren then? Is Jiren stronger than a God of Destruction? Now, this is a huge possibility as he is said to be much stronger than Toppo, and Toppo is said to be viable for the next God of Destruction seat. So if he is already at that level, close to God of Destruction, Jiren must be either on the level of God of Destruction, either very slightly beneath, it's so minuscule, or he's the one that Whis was talking about as being said to be stronger than the God of Destructions. Now, remember, he said that there was that mortal, and Beerus seemed fearful, but he also seemed angry at Whis for saying this, in the sense that maybe he just doesn't want Goku to go and fight him, because technically, if Universe 7 has more fighters in the ring at the end of this tournament than Universe 11, it doesn't matter if Jiren is that person. Their universe will be destroyed. Now, in saying that, does this actually mean that Jiren is that person? It has not been confirmed nor denied. It will be good to know if he is, and it will set sort of like a new level. It will set a reason for Goku to reach that new level. But my main question is that, will Jiren even beat that level? Will it even be needed? Jiren could very well possibly be knocked out by someone else, someone that we have not seen yet. Because that would be a very... I would say it's really cool in my mind that there is a secret person out there that just comes out of nowhere and annihilates Jiren. After what we've seen from him so far, that would set something for Goku to be even scared of, because Goku was slightly shook when he saw Jiren's speed. If this person comes out of nowhere and destroys Jiren like he's a child, that would be amazing, not only for the series and open up so many new paths and possibilities, it would also set Goku the reason to go so much higher. But I seem to make this, you guys are probably thinking you've made this a lot about Goku and his possibilities. What about the other characters like Jiren and Vegeta? Well, Jiren I've talked about quite a fair bit. Toppo, well, I would say he's about Super Saiyan Blue level. I would not say he is much stronger. And Super Saiyan Blue, I do not mean... I mean like the Black Arc Super Saiyan Blue Goku, who was slightly weaker than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, this sets such a good battle in the sense that if Jiren is that person, Jiren versus Goku, Toppo versus Vegeta. And this would be the excellent reason to keep that final one that looks like Beerus to verse Frieza. Now, if this is the matchup that they're going to go with, what is going to happen with the rest of the characters? Now, I believe that Jiren will either go on somewhat of a rampage and just knock a whole heap of Universe 7 warriors out to get revenge, or Toppo might even do that as well. There is those possibilities, or we will see the power of the Beerus lookalike, which will then give us a greater understanding of where everyone stands in this tournament and how much power people are going to need to progress into future arcs. Because if you remember, there are 4 other universes that are not competing in this, and these universes are said to have a higher mortal level, which also means possibly stronger people. Now, if there are stronger people in these other universes, they're going to have to reach new levels, obviously, which gives room for not only your favorite characters like Vegeta, Gohan, even now Future Trunks, I don't believe is going to come back, but it would be really awesome. He's still my favorite character, but it leaves so many possibilities for other characters to come back and have their moment to shine as well. But in saying that, I believe that this is how the Tournament of Power is going to end. Now, I believe that Vegeta is going to go up against Toppo. Toppo will be that main one for Vegeta, his rival in the sense. Jiren, I believe Jiren is going to be between Hit and Goku, because they're the two other big dogs in this league, because Hit has his assassination techniques, which he cannot use. but that does not restrict him because one, his improvement level is absolutely insane, as we saw when he was fighting Kaioken times 10 Blue Goku. But there's one thing that's sort of just left out of all of this. What is going to happen to these other universes? How quickly are they going to be wiped out? And my answer to that is they're going to give everyone who's going to be the main character for like this final battle, like the main ones, a little bit of shine by either wiping out their own universes. So those who are reading when Gohan wipes out this whole universe, either it's his little bit of shine before he gets wiped out himself, or Gohan is going to just have a bit more of a role, which will be answering a lot of fans' pleas, because Gohan has gone from badass to chump so many times. It would just be good to see him get his little moment to shine. So in saying that, here are my predictions for the final battles to go on. Goku versus Jiren, Vegeta versus none other than Toppo, and Hit will be in it, but I believe something will happen to Hit. Either he will fight Jiren first and be knocked out, or he may actually fight Vegeta and weaken Vegeta, and that's why Vegeta ends up fighting Toppo. Because I believe Vegeta may have also reached a new form, and his form may be different to Goku's. So if we have that going on, could you imagine that? Two new forms from the Prince and from the genius fighter Goku. And last but not least, we have Frieza. Frieza, I believe, will be fighting the purple, not the purple, but the look-alike of Beerus, and will either absolutely annihilate him, or this Beerus look-alike will be actually quite powerful, even possibly to the level of close to Toppo and Jiren. Now that would make this such an interesting saga, and there are so many possibilities that could happen. They could have Gohan fill Frieza's place, Frieza gets knocked out when he tries to betray with Frost, and that is another possibility, as Frost is still an unknown. Or, I only just thought of this just as I was speaking then, Frost and Frieza duke it out. That would be interesting in the sense that Frost is planning to betray Frieza, just like Frieza is planning to betray Frost. Comes to the end, and they're the ones that are fighting it out, and Gohan ends up going against either the Beerus lookalike or some other character that comes out of nowhere. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this discussion and this little putting out of ideas. If you did leave a like, subscribe, and join in next week, or next time I do another video of this talk. I will be doing a couple of Dokkan Battle videos on some walkthroughs on such events like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta event for some of the other teams, because a lot of people I know don't have any of the Super Saiyan 4 leads, and it is quite hard without them, but I can show you how to run it with a Heroes team, and I'm going to try a couple of others, just seeing how they fit in. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment below any ideas, whether you agree with me even, or whether you disagree, and why that is. Anyway, guys, peace.